Stephanie, did you see that message, the text from Karen?
Now I did. I will take care of it.
Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And I want to say thank you for each and every one of you for being part of our call today. I'm Bobby Spiegel. I'm the president, CEO for the Corona Chamber of Commerce. And we just want to welcome especially all the new folks, anyone that has not been part of our Good Morning Corona events before. This is our monthly event, and we also offer a variety of other events, weekly calls, monthly seminars. The Corona Chamber remains to be your resource for prosperity. We are very fortunate to live in the United States, to be able to gather and share wisdom, insight, and creating vision. I'd like to ask that all of you please stand as we recite the 31 words to honor our freedoms, pay respect to those men and women who have protected our freedoms in the United States military, law enforcement, firefighters, and all patriots. If you could please stand and we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
under God,
indivisible,
with
liberty and justice for all.
Well, thank you all so very much, and may God continue to bless America. I want to welcome you to February's Good Morning Corona event. During the next 65 minutes or so, we will be reviewing many different things, some upcoming events, the announcements, the sponsorship. We'll be hearing from our sponsor, which is Onsite Computing. I want to also thank Frank and Kristen Barbarossa, the owners of Onsite, for sponsoring today's event, enabling us to put this event together. We'll be hearing from our 2021 Board Chair Kim Mabon, and she will be providing an update from the Chamber, as well as helping me on the many announcements that we want to share with all of you. We'll have our leadership moment with Barry E. Knight. We will celebrate and highlight new Chamber members and also Chamber members, the businesses that are celebrating milestone anniversaries with our Chamber. And then our keynote address will be from Ryan Choura. Ryan will provide thought-provoking ideas and messaging that we so desperately need to understand, especially now. After Ryan is completed with his presentation, we will have a chance for question and answers. And again, if you can use the chat box, let Stephanie know she's under the Corona host name there. You can put the questions in. Ryan will respond and answer those questions. And then after that is over, we have our networking program, a special activity that Stephanie has put together for us. And again, we're here to help grow your business. As I stated before, today's event is jam-packed, and we're so glad that you are all here to begin with our whole schedule. Let's go through some of the events. Please welcome our 2021 Board Chair, Kim Mabon. She's the founder of Creative by Design, a full-service operation from your dream to completion is how I like to word it. Kim has helped many businesses from startup to well-established businesses seeking new and creative ideas for marketing, printing, websites, and beyond. All marketing tools are accessible by connecting with Kim. Kim, can you please share about our upcoming Chamber app?
Thank you, Bobby. Our membership asked and we listened. Our new Chamber mobile app is here. Download it now for free from the App Store or Google Play. Sign up for push notifications and never miss an important update again. Members can post specials and advertise their business. When you first log on, you will need to enter all data and register. If you need assistance, contact our Vice President of Events and Communications, Stephanie Shapiro, who can assist you. You can email her at stephanie@mychamber.org or call the Chamber after this meeting at 951-737-3350. One person who downloads the app during today's event will win a prize at the end of the program. Bobby, could you please share about the flag program?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Kim. The China virus or the coronavirus or whatever you want to call it has truly impacted our lives. We pray for those people who have had loved ones who have been impacted, and including those that have actually passed. It's just a horrible situation. Our healthcare heroes continue to face huge challenges and fatigue. The Corona Chamber Foundation, in partnership with FLAG program, which is the Frontline Appreciation Group of Corona, has been collecting funds to provide meals of gratitude to these tireless workers, our local hospital, senior care facilities, police, fire, and ambulance personnel. Through the FLAG program, meals are purchased from local eateries, which offer economic support to those businesses and our community. Donations amounts of any size are welcomed. No amount is too small. For every $10 donated, it enables us to purchase one meal from one of the local eateries. Donations can be made by givebigcorona.com or by check payable to the Corona Chamber Foundation. And you can also text the word FLAG to 71441, and that will provide you links to go directly from your phone. Kim, please take a moment to share about our weekly calls.
Sure. Every Wednesday at 10 a.m., the Corona Chamber provides a variety of speakers, updates on legislative matters and healthcare issues, as well as insight from various professionals. Items that impact your business are shared regularly, and we invite you to register weekly and log on. All pre-registered attendees, whether you can be on the call or not, will be emailed the recording. This past Wednesday, we discussed a very serious potential increase in expenses to every business in California, which I will provide an update on later in today's program. You and your associates will want to be tuned in regularly as we discuss important topics. Bobby, can you share about the upcoming training with Paul Webb?
Absolutely. We're excited to bring back a series that we offered last year for the first time, and such great response. It's called a Sales Masters Course, shared by sales trainer Paul Webb. Because this is done virtually, everyone anywhere can join us. Paul's expertise in NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, helps you to understand and develop skills on how to teach people to buy from you so you're not selling to them. Paul will teach you how to change the way you do business forever. Just wanted to give you a note that all Mercedes-Benz employees across the US are required to take the training that Paul has put together. It's valued typically a much higher price than what's listed on the screen there, typically at $129. It is offered at a very reduced price for chamber members. Through a great partnership with the city of Corona, we're able to offer this discounted pricing and encourage you to join us on March 4th. Kim, speaking of Corona, could you share about their upcoming grants?
Thank you, Bobby. The city of Corona is offering a grant for personal protective equipment for businesses that's available now. You can get up to $5,000. There are 45 available. The portal will remain open until all funds have been awarded. Visit coronaca.gov/CDBG for details and to apply. Bobby, please update us on Thursday's installation coming up.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. We had to go virtual for our installation gala. We usually have about 350 people attend. I'm telling you that we're nearing the 500 mark right now, and I'm so excited. And I just want to shout out to Stephanie Shapiro and Chase Burns. They have actually done such a stellar job. We still have some great things that are available. We're nearly sold out of our VIP gala boxes. Sponsorships and tickets are still available. And again, that will be next Thursday is the event. We're going to hear Kim is going to share her vision for this year. And we're very, very excited to be able to install the new board and as well honor some tremendous leaders that in the business community as well as individuals. We want you to take part of our live contest and enjoy wine with your VIP box, VIP tickets. And again, the best deal on the gala boxes, it's valued at over $300 for $125 while supply lasts. And please just check it out online for it. Kim, share about the labor law posters.
Sure. As a member benefit, the Corona Chamber offers our members discounted pricing on 2021 labor law posters. Posters can be purchased and they are available in both English and Spanish versions. If you have staff working remotely, California state law requires each offsite employee to be furnished with a poster in their preferred language. 2021 employment law posters are in stock and can be picked up at the chamber office Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 p.m. Bobby?
Okay, so enough with the labor law and all the legal stuff. Let's have some fun and play some golf on Thursday, May 27th at the beautiful Eagle Glen Golf Club. This premier golf tournament provides an elevated golfing experience that you will truly enjoy. This year's tournament will be held in partnership with AFE Power, which is Advanced Flow Engineering. We will also be honoring active duty military and allow them to join the tournament. In doing so, we will be selling some opportunity tickets and a prize for those tickets. You can win a 50-inch flat screen TV and other prizes. Keep in mind that for every 40 tickets that we sell, we are able to invite one military personnel to golf. Contact the Chamber today for more information and how to secure your foursome. A special pricing on the foursomes with a T sponsorship has been discounted until March 20th. I would encourage you to hurry to register because we will sell out the event. Kim, I know there's some people here that are not members yet. If you could just touch on our membership arena.
Sure. The Corona Chamber is here to help our members, and if you happen to be on this call but are still not a member of the Chamber, or if you know of a neighboring business that would find Chamber membership beneficial, please connect with Robert Yanez to become part of our Chamber family. Meetings like this are just one of the many benefits to being part of an active, thriving organization like the Corona Chamber. We service a regional landscape and are not bound by geographical limits. We have incentives for both joining and referring. Our Chamber membership is growing, and together we make a big impact. Bobby, let's hear about today's sponsor.
Thank you. And I just want to shout out to our sponsor, which is Onsite Computing. And they are just tremendous. I shared earlier, and a thank you to Kim, to Kristen and Frank, but I'm extremely proud to introduce them today. They were founded in 2001, which means that this is 20 years that they are celebrating being in business. Frank is a U.S. veteran. Onsite Computing provides a variety of information technology, or as we refer to it as IT services. They work with small to medium businesses throughout California. They offer remote cloud services to businesses throughout North America and Asia. Their goal is to help businesses use technology to run more efficiently, become more competitive, and better serve their customers. It is my pleasure to welcome Frank Barbarossa.
Hello, my name is Frank Barbarossa. I'm the president and founder of Onsite Computing. Onsite Computing was established in 2001, and we've been providing over 20 years of quality IT services to organizations in California, North America, and organizations overseas. Onsite Computing has a variety of different clients that we work with. We work with nonprofits, we work with law firms, we work with architectural firms, financial services firms, geophysical organizations, Department of Defense, city government, county government, manufacturers, a variety of different industries. And the services that we provide to them include one-time projects,
So I think we froze up there. So I just want to go ahead.
Project management, IT augmentation support for their internal IT staff, as well as monthly contract services for monitoring, maintenance, and support. Onsite Computing has a variety of IT staff. We have full-time engineers, certified technicians, help desk personnel, project management staff, experienced IT support team. We're on call 24/7, 365. So no matter when you call, you're always going to speak to a live person, not an automated phone system. We have a proven track record of client satisfaction. We have priority response for IT clients that are on monthly support agreements. We commit to you in writing what we're going to provide you, our response times, everything that we're going to do for you. And down here at the bottom, you'll see a variety of IT vendors, IT companies that we are experienced with, that we're trained with, that we have certifications with. So these relationships that we have with these organizations help you as a client in that if we run into an issue and we need extended support, we can rely on our relationships with them to get you up and going very quickly. Okay. Onsite Computing provides a variety of services to organizations. We provide flat rate unlimited IT service and support, monthly monitoring and maintenance services, cloud computing and hosted services with Microsoft, Google, and Amazon, AWS. We provide cybersecurity and compliance services for things such as PCI, HIPAA, CMMC, and NIST compliance. So, this will affect you if you're a medical organization, if you take credit cards, if you're a Department of Defense contractor, federal government is requiring you to be NIST and CMC compliant, and we can provide you services to make sure you get there and you can pass a compliance audit. We provide website maintenance and support, VoIP phone systems, installations and management, disaster recovery, business continuity, everything business IT related for your organization. So right now, for those of you who see this presentation, we're extending a 50% off an IT assessment. And what that includes is this IT assessment, it's $500 with a discount. It includes doing some basic things such as checking your backups, make sure you have backups in place, local cloud backups. You have patch management happening on a regular basis. You have basic security on all your systems, as well as advanced things that we would check, such as making sure that you have policies in place for your staff, for IT use, advanced policy protections for your network and domain. So we're extending that to you, to new businesses. $500 would be the discounted price. And if you signed up with us to have us work on your environment to fix any issues we find, that money would be credited back to you. As well as if you became a monthly IT support client with us. So we thank you very much. My contact information is there. Give me a call, send me an email, come visit our offices. We thank you very much, and you have a great day.
Thank you so very much, Frank, and nice beard that you've grown during this COVID time. So we appreciate you. And I just want to again say thank you to you and your entire team. We are honored to have you as a Corona Chamber member and as our sponsor today. Welcome home, and thank you for your service. Kim, could you please give us a chamber update?
Thank you, Bobby. This past Wednesday, our chamber advocate, Jeff Gibson, shared with us some startling news. The governor is proposing to extend current emergency leave provisions that would allow for up to 9 months of paid, unscheduled leave of workers who have been with your company for at least 30 days. This leave would be enabled for anyone claiming they needed to care for someone with COVID, and they would not have to tell you any details whatsoever, nor would you be allowed to ask. You would need to pay them as if they were working, which includes medical benefits, vacation accrual, etc. You would also need to hold their position for up to 1 year. There is no cap to how many people you could potentially be paying for the same job without any of them actually having to work. This mandate would apply to all businesses in California with at least 5 employees, and it would potentially carry over past the current pandemic. This was set to be voted on yesterday with no legislative text written, which is incredibly alarming. We urged our members to contact the state representatives and that effort, combined with the efforts of organizations across the state, delayed the decision on the new COVID-19 supplemental sick leave mandate. We are not out of the woods yet. We will share with you in today's follow-up email about how you can help. We will keep you posted as more information becomes available. Bobby?
Thank you so much, Kim. And it is so important on our advocacy outreach. We do this for our chamber members, and it's being done for you every single day. And we pledge to consistently be promoting business-friendly legislation and work against job-killing bills. Another benefit of being part of our chamber is getting introduced to various trainers. Last month, we began our 2021 by offering a training from Barry E. Knight. He's a business coach, a trainer, an author, and he has provided a variety of ideas shared about focusing on our goals, setting them high enough, stretching ourselves. Today, Barry is back, as we promised, to provide each month at Good Morning Corona a leadership moment. Please watch this leadership moment from Barry Knight.
I believe that one of the greatest challenges that leaders have with vision is the fact that vision is not one directional. It's really multi-directional. It's not one dimensional, it's multi-dimensional. I often share with leaders that you have to be a bi-dimensional leader if you're going to actually see your vision come to pass. That simply means that you must be fully in the future, seeing what's possible, while fully in the present, empowering your team to make it happen. We often think that vision is just this big, huge ooga booga monster that keeps us awake at night, and we really don't even know how to measure the progress to get there. But actually, vision is always present with you. Yes, we see it in the future, and yes, it's something that we pursue, but vision also details strategy. It details tasks and action steps. Who's doing what and what needs to get done now. As I've stated in the 11 visions that every leader must have, a leader must be able to have a vision not only for what's coming and what they want to accomplish, but also a vision on how they're going to get there. A vision for the type of leader that needs to be in place. A vision for the type of performance and productivity that you want to have. You need to have a vision for your culture and identity. These are things that are so important, but we get so busy and caught up in the hustle and bustle of our day, and we're fighting against all of these competing priorities that we rarely stop to really cast vision for the now. You see, creating your vision and manifesting your vision is a bit like baking a cake. You put all of these different ingredients in, the sugar, the mix, the eggs, and then you stir it together, and then you put it in the oven for however long you put it in there. And moments later, you get a fully delicious, beautiful cake. But in that cake, that full cake, even in the smallest morsel or crumb of that cake, is everything that it took to make that cake what it is. And so it's very important when you're establishing your vision, creating your vision, to make sure that you understand the ingredients that go into the final product or the manifestation of your vision. You see, those ingredients are really bite-sized vision ingredients that matter for the entire or the full picture to be exactly what it is that you want. Every baker who bakes cakes or even cookies understands that the oven needs to be set to a certain temperature so that the entire cake cooks properly. Otherwise, the cake might be a little bit too burnt, or maybe it's not as done as it should be. And the same is with your vision. Every leader must understand the temperature of your leadership so that you don't cause your team to burn out in pursuing the vision. And you have to be cognizant not to set the vision so big and so astronomical to where no one can really get it done. So every step to bake that cake or create your vision is a vision in and of itself. As a baker, you have to understand and have a vision on how to crack the egg in such a way to where the shells don't get into the cake mix. So again, every step to the larger vision is in itself a vision that you as the leader must cast clearly and specifically so that everyone on your team can buy into it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Barry E. Knight. I am a servant and I was created to serve you. 2 fingers.
That is so awesome. And what a great feature that we've got. So glad Barry is also on our board of directors. A gentleman's gentleman there. Thank you for those nuggets and wisdom there. I really appreciate it. You know, during this time frame right now, what we'd like to do is introduce our new members, people that have joined our chamber in the last month. And I'd like to turn the mic on over to Robert Yanez, our membership specialist with the Corona Chamber. Robert.
Thank you very much, Bobby, and good morning, Corona. As you know, our members make up the chamber, and we like to acknowledge and give a few of them 30 seconds to introduce themselves. We have quite a bit here today. So if you could unmute yourself when I call your business name and give us a 30-second introduction. Our first new member is Adventure RV.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Perfect. Happy Friday, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here today. My name is Madi, and I'm with Adventure RV. And in our business, what we do is a family-owned business. We started back in 2019. Our goal is to help families have an adventure outside and connect with nature with our RV rentals. So when it comes to RV rentals, just think about the Airbnb of RVs, and that's exactly what we do. If it's your first time, for example, driving an RV, it's become something that a lot of people are doing right now because they can't travel. We specialize in training people how to drive the RVs, how to enjoy the RVs based on their needs. If it's something that you don't want to drive, but you still want to have that adventure, you still want to enjoy the outdoors, we also specialize in also delivering the RVs to your campsite, to your event, or in emergency circumstances, we can also deliver the RVs. So thank you so much for allowing me to be here today. And I look forward to, networking with all of you and seeing how we can assist you and your families or businesses as well.
Awesome.
It's awesome. Thank you so much. Our next business is American Scuba Academy.
Good morning, Robert. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Great. I'm Greg Martin with American Scuba Academy. We are a new scuba facility, and we're located off Ontario Avenue, exit off the 15 freeway. And we're veteran owned and operated. And we offer a full service scuba diving facility. We have scuba lessons, equipment sales and rentals, and dive travel, exotic and local. And we also teach a lot of children, and we have a significant dive club that's pretty active. They do a lot of international exotic dive travel and such. So we look forward to any of you active people that really want to get involved. We'd love to have you come by on our facility. We're doing a big grand opening celebration on March 20th. We're going to have the taco vendor there with hopefully Mr. Spiegel will be honoring us with his presence to do the ribbon cutting ceremony. And we'll have live music and cocktails and that sort of thing. And we look forward to seeing everybody and serving our community. Thank you.
It is awesome. We're looking forward to it. Our next business is Anointed Vessel Productions.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Patricia Franks, and I am the founder and CEO of Anointed Vessel Productions. We are a nonprofit community arts organization providing development programs for youth aged 11 through 17, using the performing arts as a platform for creative expression and positive self-identity to increase confidence and improve academic achievement. And we do this to address the school dropout rates. We provide a work experience program for young adults ages 16 through 24, providing hands-on training and stage play productions from casting to performance. And we provide outreach to underserved communities through workshops culminating with live stage play performances to raise awareness on cultural and various social matters. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Our next business is BioLife Plasma Services.
Hi, Robert. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Good morning, Chamber. Excited to meet everybody. My name is Cody Anderson. I'm the Center Manager for BioLife Plasma Services. And ultimately, we're in the business of saving lives. We're going to be located right next to the Lowe's in Corona. And ultimately, BioLife is an industry leader in the collection of high-quality plasma that is processed into life-saving plasma-based therapies. And we have numerous state-of-the-art plasma collection facilities throughout the United States and Austria. And we're going to be the first set of centers to ultimately dive into the California market. And we're really excited to be able to do that. It's not going to just be Corona. There's going to be centers located in Yellow, Moreno Valley, Riverside, San Bernardino, Pomona, and ultimately we plan on adding more centers as time goes on. But we really look forward to being in the community and to being able to serve everybody. Plasma donation is for everybody, and you can come in and donate your time and your plasma and then earn money for that. We're going to be holding an open house on April 17th. Please show up with your families. It'll be a good time, and you'll be able to receive coupons there as well for those new donors for an opportunity to earn $700 within your first 8 donations. But yeah, thank you so much for your time. And like I said, we're excited to be a part of the Corona community and the Chamber.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Our next business is Boost Training.
Hi, good morning. This is Stacy. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Good morning. I am the co-founder and co-owner of Boost Training and Bass Education. My husband and I, we started our business in 2016, and we specialize in academic and athletic development experiences for young student athletes. So we're really focused on student athletes the ages of 12 to 18. So our focus has been primarily on private school education. We've developed a unique proprietary methodology when it comes to discipline, accountability, and effort for young student athletes. So we're really excited to be part of the Chamber and, you know, create new relationships in the community and like everyone else here. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Our next business is Cubicle and Office.
Hi, I'm Manny. This is Alex. Together we are Cubicle and Office here in Rancho Cucamonga. We sell all types of cubicles and all types of office furniture. We also do free space planning for any of our customers that need that. We serve the entire Inland Empire, all the way out to Los Angeles and down to San Diego. So if anybody you know needs some cubicles or maybe some office furniture, please keep us in mind. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our next business is Howard Johnson in Norco. Okay, we'll go on to our next business, Organic Junkie.
Good morning, Corona. This is Christina Bohannon. I'm a returning Chamber member. I have Corona's first vegan restaurant off of Main Street, 420 North Main Street. We've been there for a little over 2.5 years, and we make vegan food that's familiar for people who haven't tried it before, and obviously for people who are looking for vegan food. But our vegan ceviche and our hemp seed horchata got us a mention in the LA Times. And then we also just started Vegan Depot Farmers Market at City Park as of September, and that's been going amazing. So hope you guys can all make it at some point and try our pizza panini or our ceviche.
It's amazing. Thank you so much. Our next business is Polito Cleaning and Restoration.
Good morning, Corona Chamber. I am Jonathan Montanez with Polito Cleaning and Restoration, and I'm waiting for the chat to pop up in the chat box of how great something that we do is, because I hope that nobody's had to experience what we do. They do the best tear out of my house. So we handle water damage, fire, smoke, and mold remediation, all the things you never, ever want to have to deal with. We are a family-owned and operated business out of Marietta for the past next month it'll be 32 years. Great organization, full service. We can pack out your home, we can dry out your home, and then we can restore your home. So anyways, glad to be here in the city of Corona. I love it dearly. Thank you for allowing me to join your chamber. Have a great day.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you so much. And our next two members, I don't think are on today, but they are the Accident Guys and the Brass Tap in Corona. And again, we want to thank all of our new members for joining, and I look forward to helping you grow and prosper. Bobby?
Thank you, Robert. That is awesome. And welcome to all the new members. Please welcome our Vice President of Operations, Desiree Ramirez. She will be introducing a couple of our members that have been around for a little while. Some are 5 years, and there's one that is a 15-year. Des, please take it away.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Bobby. We are honored and appreciate the businesses who continue to support our chamber. The longevity of these next members show their dedication to our mission. They are champions for a stronger community, and we are so grateful to have such a great business partners. Even if they are not here today, we will announce their names, and those in attendance will be given a 1 minute to share about their business. And I also want to thank to our elected officials who are providing certificates for the following members today. Congressman Ken Calvert, Senator Richard Roth, Assembly Member Sabrina Cervantes, Supervisor Karen Spiegel, and Mayor Jackie Casillas. So those today celebrating milestones with the Chamber are Center for Oral and Facial and Implant Surgery. They are celebrating 5 years with us. Thank you so much, congratulations. And also next is Deborah Bell and Associates, CPAs, also celebrating 5 years with the Chamber. And we have the Shops at Dos Lagos, celebrating 15 years with the Corona Chamber. And Ollie, if you can unmute yourself.
Morning, everyone. On behalf of the Shops at Dos Lagos, Equimax Management, and RHC, we just first off want to just thank the Chamber of Corona and the team. I mean, I could list all the names, but let's just say Bobby, Stephanie, Robert, Desiree, and Kim, everyone that puts their time and energy in what you guys do in this experience that I've had being at Dos Lagos for 5 years now. I got to work with you guys here and there, just have some brief talks or long conversations, and the energy, the drive, the uplifting spirit that you guys instill in us as a community is just, it's so motivational, and I don't think you guys get enough love for that. So thank you guys. And we never forget the people that show us a hand or give us a hand in this life. So thank you guys. Also, some of the best times like the Monte Carlos and those good experiences that we all got to share. Can't wait for everything to go back to normal so we can all experience that. And for the new members, make sure not to miss these events. Also, I would like to just use a little bit of time to put some shine on some of our new tenants. So I will be dropping our address and our website in the chat. Please make sure to check us out if you haven't already. Dos Lagos in Spanish means 2 lakes, and that's the heart of our mall. We're a lifestyle mall, and it's a very beautiful property. It's very unique. We have great different tenants, and we want to make sure that you guys support these guys. And it's been overwhelming through this time, just going through the ups and downs together as a country, state, and city. But we've been actually, believe it or not, getting a lot of love and support. So it's been a great time. We have a few new tenants. So I would like to put a little bit of shine on Bahama Golf, Arlette Bridal, and True Check COVID. So we are also doing COVID testing, and they're also looking now to do vaccines on site to help us get back to normalcy. Yeah, so thank you guys. And if I'm always here to connect. So if you guys have any questions for me or want to connect, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you, Ollie. That was so nice of you, the kind words that you shared about us and the Chamber and our relationship with you at Dos Lagos, and we appreciate you so much.
Thank you,
Bobby.
guys. Thank you.
Bobby.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Des, and thank you to Ollie and to all the members that are part of our chamber. You are what make this organization so great. Each of you have tremendous stories. And I know many of you today are on for this next portion, which is our keynote speaker. And I am so flat out excited to be able to be the one that introduces Ryan Choura. I had the pleasure of hearing him when he came in as our Coffee with the Entrepreneur speaker. And I'm thinking it was over 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. Ryan is the next generation CEO. He's a writer, a speaker. He is leading his company, which is Choura Events, to be listed as one of the top 100 fastest growing companies in Los Angeles 3 years in a row by the LA Business Journal. He founded the Los Angeles-based creative event agency. That was in 2007 with a mission to build life-changing event experiences, such as the ESPYs, X Games, Coachella, Stagecoach, Long Beach Grand Prix. Amazing of what he's done. With the entrepreneurial spirit, Ryan takes lemons every single day and makes lemonade. This pandemic has caused change to happen. What did Ryan do? He regrouped. He realized that he had hundreds of employees. Those employees relied on Ryan for their income, for their family, for their lifestyle. He chose to make a difference. I really don't like the word pivot, but he pivoted. He made change. He made lemonade out of lemons. He co-founded the Lifeline Health Services, which includes the COVID testing site at Silver Lakes in Norco, as well as having numerous other locations. Ryan is a doer. He's a master in getting things done. Ryan considers his most significant impact to be his company culture, fostering high levels of trust, creativity, and conviction. He credits his personal growth to the generosity of critical life mentors, and in turn, openly writes and is requested to speak about invaluable lessons learned, such as the need to focus on internal successes while being driven to achieve the external success. I could go on and on about this gentleman. I'm just flat out excited that he's here with us, that he's carved time out of his busy schedule to be with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ryan Choura.
Thanks, Bobby. Everyone can hear me okay? We're
Perfect.
good?
Perfect. And
Great.
I'm going to mute right now.
Okay. Well, good morning. And I know everyone is so busy, and what a crazy time to run a business, right? What a crazy time to navigate all the different pieces. And chambers, I think, are critical to business. And when I'm listening to each of you talk about your business, we just all deal with so many different pieces in our business. And obviously, we're driven, we want to be successful, we want to do good things, but it's not easy. And especially not when you're running a business through a pandemic. Just, I titled today Optics versus Reality. And if we go to the next slide, you know, when we learned about COVID, I don't know when you learned about COVID, but I learned about it. There was one case of COVID in Riverside County. We had just gotten done building. We had just gotten done building the BNP tennis tournament in Indian Wells. We spent 90 days building it. We had around 40 people doing that. We had sent 27 semis of equipment, and there was one case of COVID, and they canceled the event. It then led a series of decisions in our company that were massive. I had to lay off 90% of my company. I really, honestly, initially thought I was just going to lose everything. But COVID is pretty crazy. Over 28 million cases, over 500,000 deaths in the U.S. We're beginning to vaccinate. We've, as a country, vaccinated about 6 million people. But if we go to the next slide, Tamara, when we talk about optics versus reality, I think masks are a great illustration of the way we've approached COVID. Does a mask work? Which mask works? I want to look cute in my mask. I just think so many things that we're doing as people, we're doing them out of optics versus out of the reality of trying to prevent COVID, where we want to do good, but we really don't know all the facts. And I think that's probably the first thing that most people need to admit is I really don't know everything. And why don't I listen to people that are actually navigating this? And so today I just wanted to just give some facts that are out there. Again, I just want to give the overview as when my business was hit with COVID, I had to deal with so many layoffs. Here's a little timeline of COVID. Again, I don't know when you learned about it, but we learned about it in March, but you can see this was already in the US in January. And who would have thought? I don't know how many of you feel like your business was impacted negatively, but you kind of get the spectrum, right? You talk to one person, they say, my business is doing great. You talk to another person, says my business is down, 50, 60. In my case, in the event industry was almost down 90%. So let's go to the next slide, Tamara. This is probably a better way to tell our story is by showing a little video that was made about our company. Why don't you click that, Tamara? Are you guys getting volume?
No, sir, we are not.
Yeah.
Tamara, are you muted by chance?
Don't be boring.
Can you hear it?
Don't just build something for the sake of building it, but build it so that it does something in somebody's life. Choura Events was building the largest events and experiences in the nation. Music festivals, sporting, red carpet events. It's your five senses. You're smelling, you're hearing, you're listening. That's what live events bring. And then we learned about COVID-19.
Coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. The Coachella Valley Arts and Music Festival has officially been canceled. The concert cancellations.
Hundreds of cases canceled or canceling any gatherings over 100 people.
What is an event company without events? It's nothing. We had 180 full-time employees, and you start thinking about 180 people and kids and spouses and partners, and I had to lay off 100 people in a day. There's some sorries that you felt like you could have done something better, and this, you're a part of something that you can't control. You also tell people that you're going to fight. You switch gears over a weekend. You go back and look at, you have this warehouse, you have all this equipment, you have all these trucks, you have all this expertise. What could we be doing? The first thing we thought is we got to help hospitals. I needed 90 days. And in those 90 days, we had to reimagine what we could do. This is not just entertainment. We're working to help save people's lives. I just always like building experiences, building something that would change someone, that would move someone, that would be incredibly impactful. We're going to deliver the best testing site in the nation. I believe that. We know how to build space. We've met incredible partners in testing. Team is everything. We'll have to put this inside of that. Go find it. Thanks, Tamara. So in that video, it's just a quick snapshot of, again, Bobby said he didn't like the word pivot. I like to think about the word reimagine. We had to reimagine how our company could be a solution. And our reimagination of that was building one of the largest testing sites in the nation. We're so excited to say what we were able to accomplish. what we were able to accomplish in Norco. We tested over 100,000 people out of that site. And the different stories, the patient stories that we heard were just so fantastic. And why I bring up Reimagined is we're so far from done with this pandemic and through what is going to go on in our country. I love that the Chamber is advocating for policy when we look at what we are up against in our state, what we're going to be up against in our business. And I'm just going to give you if I were to cast a vision, if I were to think about this in the future, think about as people begin to regather their businesses and to bring people back together. And we look at I would call them 3 layers: personal regathering, business regathering, and entertainment regathering. Personal gathering, Christmas or Thanksgiving, or we're going to celebrate New Year's. Everybody's making adjustments and justifications for it. You get into business regathering, and all of a sudden you have liability. And you have people saying, well, if I come to work and I get COVID, who's going to pay? Who's liable? Does this go through insurance? So when we look at Lifeline, the company that we created in the kickoff of COVID, was really always about helping people regather. Testing is a part of regathering, but it's really just a component. Protocol is about regathering. Looking at how your office is laid out. What are your internal controls? What is your internal conversations around? And so Lifeline, and what we've been trying to do is to become a solution for businesses, for HR managers specifically, so that as they work to bring their businesses back, we can help them do that. Can we go to the next slide, Tamara? So one of those things, if somebody would have told me I'm going to hire a chief science officer, advisor in our company as an original event guy, I would have said, no way. But this year we brought on Dr. Andrew Myers, and why don't you play that video?
The Corona Chamber friend.
Sorry.
There we go.
First, may I please offer my thanks to the Corona Chamber for inviting Lifeline to speak with them regarding safe gathering. It is an honor to be able to address you at this important time. My name is Dr. Andrew Myers, Chief Science Advisor to Lifeline. I am a physician with expertise in preventive medicine. I am currently coordinating a series of COVID correlational trials with my research partners at the University Hospital in Cleveland, Ohio. Mr. Choura has asked me to share 2 key insights with you today. First, it is important to understand where we are with COVID right now. We have moved from an epidemic in China to a global pandemic. The next phase, is predicted by most physicians and experts, is that COVID will become endemic. What this means is that new variants, potentially seasonal vaccines, annualized or created on an annual basis, and additional testing will all be a part of our lives for many years to come. The question is, how virulent will the virus remain, and how will variants impact the overall viral landscape? These are questions that will have to be elucidated as we move forward and continue our research in this arena. The second insight has to do with what we can be doing right now to safely regather. First, we have to continue with the guidelines that have been proven around the world to be effective: masks, social distancing, contact tracing, etc. Second, we have to trust in the vaccinations with the understanding that our long-term knowledge of their effectiveness remains to be determined, especially in light of the new variants. Finally, we need to consider more proactive measures to help us to bolster our own immune defenses and design standardized programs and protocols that will allow us to safely regather. This is the objective of Lifeline. Lifeline's Immunity Support Agency has developed with our team of experts appropriate, customized programs that address all of these issues related to safe gathering, including but not limited to testing, facility controls, digital services and contact tracing, extensive event management systems, regulatory support, and preventive protocols which can be implemented to provide risk assessment and immune support to reduce susceptibility. I am certain that Ryan will provide you with more detail on our programs, and I want you to feel free to reach out to both he and I with any questions that you might have. I very much look forward to personally working with each of you. Thank you and have a great day.
Thanks, Tamara. So listen, I know you're all very busy. I think there's a couple things that I would want to wrap, and I'd say you have to let your company evolve to where it needs to go. And in my case, I had to let go of my past to begin to work on something to help people regather in the future. And that came with a lot of pain and a lot of fear over the last 10 months. But through it, I feel like how we've reimagined, we've really been able to do some special things in regards to helping people regather again. And so don't be afraid to take this on, to allow your business to evolve to where it needs to go. But I would say as a part of the evolution, you're going to need to deal head on with the reality of COVID and how it's going to impact your business, how it potentially could impact your liability, how it could impact what your business looks like in the future. So I want to open up to any questions, if anyone might have any.
Absolutely. So Stephanie, for all of you that are on the call now, if you go to the chat box and ask questions to Stephanie, she's listed as the Corona Chamber host. Stephanie, do we have any questions for Ryan?
Yes, thank you so much, Ryan, for speaking with us today. It's certainly been a very trying time. And like Bobby said, you've just really taken this and turned so quickly. So we give you props for that. The first question that we have is, how do you stay focused? Do you read books? You know, where do you set your vision? What topics?
Good question. So first, I think early on in my career, I've just always had incredible mentors in my life, and you got to go find them. You really do. Some of them find you, but you need to find them. And so my focus is, I have a couple people in my life that are great, clear voices that I rely on, and I bounce off what we're doing. One of them specifically in this process, a gentleman by the name of Bob Kaminsky, and he's just so put his arm around me and helped me walk through this. When at the peak of testing in Norco, we were doing about 1,500 tests a day. And to do 1,500 tests a day safely and responsibly required a lot of work, and it required a lot of focus. And I felt like I got so much of my focus and my clarity through having great mentors like BK in my life.
Wonderful. The next question, somebody put in the chat that what you do is their dream. How did you get into this industry, the events one?
Yeah, the event industry. So I grew up, both of my parents were small business owners and in the restaurant and hospitality space. And, I just loved always building experiences. And I went out on my own in 2007. And at that time, 2007, the recession, the worst time to go out on your own in business. But so I've gone through 9/11. I've gone through a recession. I've gone through a pandemic. But I just always just always loved building experiences And we had built such a beautiful company of doing that. And we were, again, so thankful that we got to build events like Coachella and Stagecoach and the ESPYs and X Games and things like that. So it was always a dream to build events like that.
Wonderful. Okay, we have time for the last two questions. What's next for you and your entrepreneurial ideas?
Yeah, so what's next, and the doctor alluded to it, is we really want to help people regather. And when you look at the Super Bowl had 25,000 people, you had waste management have 5,000 people, and that you had the AT&T at Pebble Beach have no fans at all. What we're really working to do is help getting those events back. How many of you just want to go, whether it's to a music festival or a food tasting or a sporting event, to go watch something live? I mean, everybody wants to get back live. But just like 9/11 changed security, COVID is going to change safety in our regathering. And everybody has a different feeling. 50% of the United States doesn't want to take the vaccine. So how are we going to regather people? And I'm on a mission to help do that. And you got to do that with a lot of people have a lot of different beliefs. They have a lot of different standards, but there has to be something out there that we can do to bring people back together again. And I'm committed to helping do it.
Very inspirational. This last question, I think, is meant as a joke, but also pretty seriously, because you're impressive and you're inspiring a lot of people. But are you taking mentees?
Am I taking what? Oh, mentees. Listen, I'm going to do two things. One is my Instagram or social handle is @RyanChoura. So always DM or make a connection. I'll go even further. My cell phone number is 562-818-7883. Tamara, you could throw it in the chat box. You could text me anytime, ask me a question. And the reason why I believe in it so much is I've just had people that are so accessible to me that I want to be accessible to others. And right now, there's just so many questions in our business about how do we do this? What does this look like? And shoot me a note. I'd glad to help. Again, I've been able to be connected to a lot of different chambers in my career. And when I met Bobby and I just listened to him, I listened to even just the mentality of this chamber. I love being with people that want to fight for great business. And that's what I hear in the Corona Chamber. We're fighting for great business. I love that. If I could help you in any way, I'd love to do it.
You are an amazing individual, Ryan. I am so honored and privileged that you carved time out today to be with us. And thank you for giving me my new wording, reimagine, because I am so done with that P word. So again, thank you. Thank you. And thank you to Tamara and your entire team for working so diligently with Stephanie and getting this whole program together. We are not done yet because part of our day is with networking, and we usually go till about 8:15. And I'm going to turn this portion over to Stephanie. She's got some tremendous ideas for networking. We want to expand your businesses, your outreach. We've got a lot of new members on board. Want to give them the love. So as I close out today, I'm going to turn it over to Stephanie and she'll close out the meeting. Just want to thank you all for being on with us today. Stephanie, take it away.
Thank you, Bobby. I'm so excited. This is our first time doing this, and we have randomly assigned you all into your own breakout rooms. So what we're going to do next is we're going to open up these breakout rooms. So you want to make sure that your camera is on and that you are unmuted. And we want you to just talk to each other, take turns telling each other what you're passionate about, who you are, what your business does, what you're looking for from a connection. Just make it personal. Tell people what your passion is. Not necessarily I do XYZ in my business, but why you do it. So you're going to start in a room, but you will have the opportunity to move about. So start with your groups that you're assigned to, and then feel free to find another connection within there. I will give you a warning when we are about to end. Okay? If there are any questions, feel free to just put them in the chat.
pleased with that.
Well, welcome back to the main room, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed that. Like I said, it was our first time doing that, so we will, I think, perfect it on the next one. Hopefully you got a chance to make some new connections and have some good conversations with your fellow attendees. So with that, we are going to wrap up today's meeting. I would like to thank Ryan Choura for speaking today. That was so inspiring, and I feel like we really will get back to normal soon. Thank you to Onsite Computing for sponsoring our program, to Barry Knight for that great leadership video he submitted for us, and of course to all of you who have joined us today and made this a wonderful networking event. At this time, I will share with you the winner of our download contest. I entered all the names into a random name picker on the internet, and Josh Biggers from Advanced Flow Engineering, congratulations. You have won today's raffle. So we have a prize coming for you. I will connect with you after the meeting today. If you can all take a look at your screens now and make sure you save the date for our next Good Morning Corona. It is in 1 month from today on March 19th. You'll see the registration link on the screen. I hope you will join us. Registration is open for that. And we are officially adjourned with today's meeting. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you all. Thank you, Stephanie. Great job.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank
Oh,
you.
great
meeting.
I love you all so much.
When we were little,
Way to go, young lady.
had very
Thank you.
Remember that commercial when we were
People
little?
from Peppermint
Had their
Ridge.
face and they're like, thank you, Mr. Bunny.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
What, Tracy?